Well, hello, everyone. Listen, thank you for joining me to this segment called More from More. It is where I have the opportunity to speak to you from my heart and to make sure that you are updated on those things that are most important. I'm praying that you are joining us on our prayer calls. We've already commenced the prayer calls. We started this past Monday. I need you to be certain that you are a part of those prayer calls. I'm also priding ourselves on the fact that we are doing everything within our power to keep you connected with us by way of our prayer calls, by way of our Bible studies and our Fresh Wind, Fresh Fire worship experience. We're making sure that you are connected with our worship services that are done on Sunday. So I need you to make sure you are connected with us. And even for those of you who don't have internet accessibility, you can call in to the conference line and hear the worship service as it goes on Sundays. I do want to make sure that all of our members are being checked on, and so our Circle of Lights leaders are intentionally reaching out to you to make sure, one, that you're okay, two, do you have a need, and three, they will communicate with us what those needs are, that we might do everything within our power to meet those needs. Because we are an organization, a church that cares, it is our responsibility to make sure that our membership is doing well. I do want you all to continue to support the ministry. I just want to give a shout out to the members of Carolina Church and to our friends for your constant and consistent level of support through the tithes and offerings. Would not be able to do it without you as we continue to make the church strong. Thank you for sowing and being a part. On the screen there are ways to give, and certainly I do want you to be mindful of those ways that we might be able to do what God's called us to do. On this coming Sunday, it's Mother's Day, but also it's Communion Sunday. I do want you to prepare to celebrate the Lord's Supper with us as we will go forth and do those things that God's called us to do in remembering what He has done for us. Now listen, it is my desire to make sure that the membership of our congregation is safe. I want to make sure. And so while there is so much discussion about us coming back together and about reopening our cities and jurisdictions, whether that's Virginia, whether that is DC, or whether that is Prince George's County, let me just say to you that we will err on the side of caution. And we're going to make sure that we are doing that which is in the best interest of the people of Carolina Church. It is my desire that you stay home, that you stay safe, and that you stay strong, and that you are Carolina strong. That's my desire. I do not want to see our people put in harm's way, and so I want to make sure that we're doing everything we can to make sure that our people are safe. And so it is our desire for you to stay home so you can stay safe, so you can be strong. I do want to also encourage our membership to know that our Blast Zone ministry to our children and youth is so important to me. And so we're getting ready to make an adjustment in the schedule. This coming week, they will meet on Sunday. But following this particular meeting on this coming Sunday, we will be meeting on Saturdays. Our young people, our youth will meet on Saturdays, and I want you to make that adjustment and to be certain to have our children in place. Now, I've been preaching on this community piece. I do want you all to not only hear me in the preaching, I want you to go to our website and download tips on how you can be a good neighbor, how to love your neighbor. There's also another sheet that talks about how may I serve you. And I need you to download those things and begin to infuse your own neighborhood in becoming a community. I want there to be an ethical commitment on our part to make our neighborhood a community that demonstrates brotherhood and sisterhood. I need you to do that for me. We're going to make God big in the midst of COVID-19. Listen, I want to thank you all so very much. Thank you all for tuning in, for being a part of my young adults. Thank you all for tuning in to Ignite as we dealt with the quarantine talk. Thank y'all. I want y'all to get ready to tune in again. We're going to come back again. We might be able to discuss this. I want y'all to stay strong in what we're going through. God is still in control. Know I love you. Lady Cynthia loves you. We miss you tremendously. Look forward to seeing you in the very near future. Here we go. On your mark, get set. Let's grow.